Okay, so here you go. I did my tour of the truck. So we found two big problems here. So the nail in the tire, definitely we because of that nail and because of the tire, they're almost to the end of their life. We have to change both on steering axle, and then we found the shock absorber on the trailer, what lost the bolt what was holding in place. So this is why you have to do your pre-trip inspection, not just wake up and go. So at least this, you don't have to do the inspection how the test was. The test is a different story. They want to know if you know what you're talking about, if you know your truck, if you know the pieces. But when you do the real life trip inspection, this is what you have to looking for, and this is how I found out, right? So if you do the real life, you're gonna find, not every time, but once every other month or something, you're gonna find something what it's not on their place, or it's loose, or something it's just a tire what hit a rock or hit a screw and you start losing pressure. Or it's definitely good to fix it before you start the real trip, because you don't want to end up in the middle of the road and you realize you have to fix something and it's gonna lose half a day, depends where you are, and in half a day it's gonna be a lot of problems, a lot of delays in your delivering time. So this is why you have to do it in the morning. So thank you for watching. Subscribe. I'm gonna show you much more stuff on my daily trip. So check my video, subscribe if you like it. Thank you for watching. Okay, so we're gonna start from the passenger side. So we look overall, nothing is out of their place. So all the hoses, fittings, cables, wiring, so nothing look suspicious. So here we are. The water pump is right here. It's belt driven. Everything is good. The belt is not moving more than 3/4 of an inch, so that's good. The belt is in good condition, not fried, torn, cut or split, so that's good. So yeah, the coolant, it's a good level. It's right below here, below the max, on top of the minimum, so that's good. So what else we checking? We checking the brakes, push lock, push rod and lock adjusters. So they're good. They don't move more than 1 inch when you pull it by hand. And check here. See the brake drums? They're not cracked, damaged, right? So the brake pads, they're pretty thick, so it's not too bad. They're good, not crack it. So definitely it's more than 1 inch here. The tires, so the tires, they're almost to the end of their life. So you can see here, yeah, probably like 10% to go with it. So it's kind of evenly worn, but definitely we have to plan the replacement. The wheel, it's in good shape. Lug nuts, everything, it's good. Here, it seems like we need to add some a little bit of oil, so we're gonna do that today. Then we go to the driver's side. So the driver's side, you can see here the tire, I have a nail and it's a cut. So definitely because of this we have to change this tire, and because of change this tire, and the other one is like 10% before the end of his life, we're gonna replace both today, because that's the safest way to do. So yeah, especially with the steering axle, it's good to have good tires in a good condition. So let's go back here. So we check alternator, it's properly mounted, not missing bolts or nuts. The wires, you can see here they painted, so you can see easily if it's they move, if they are cut or pull out or fried. So it's definitely gonna help you to do it faster. So it's a belt driven disc, so not bad. So the steering gear box is here, but the the steering gearbox pump, it's all the way back there. You don't really see it, but yeah, see here, it's all the way. So it's a gear driven. How I know it's there, it's because this is gonna go all the way in the back. So this is how I know. So the steering gear box is here, so it's good, not moving more than 10. So this is the most important thing, what you look on your real life pre-trip inspection. It's definitely not the pre-trip inspection from your test, which you have to identify each one. In real life, you have to identify each one what it's really important, and once what you already know what's going on here, it's kind of obvious to see what's really going on. How I said about the tires. So the tires, just because of this, you see the nail and it's a cut. So I'm pretty sure when they're gonna pull this nail out, they're gonna replace the entire tire. And because the other one, it's 10% to the end of its life, we're gonna replace, because that's not good. So see, it's kind of evenly, but because of this, we're gonna change. So going back to the brakes, so if you pull this, you cannot pull more than 1 inch when you pull it by hand, so that's good. The hoses and wiring is not worn, teared, cut or split, so it's good. All the joints, they're in good condition, no leaking. Brakes, brake drums, brake pads, they're all in good condition. So no cracks, no not damage. The wheel, same thing, damage. Even the tire, you can see the wall of the tire is in good condition. Too bad it have that nail, so we're gonna replace it today. Then we have lid springs, shock absorbers, and here we go, the linkage to the steering box. So it's all in good condition. The cutter bolts, they're here, both of them. They're not missing or damaged, so that's good. The mounts for the lid springs, so everything seems to be good. Everything seems to be good. So that's the engine, what I do every morning before my trip. I already checked the oil before starting the video, because I need both hands. So the oil, it's right here, it's on the normal level. I checked the steering box fluid, it's on the normal level, so that's good. Then you go all the way back here, check about your sides, everything is good, nothing underneath the truck, no leaks. So you come back here, you see the air hoses and the electric line, they're not dragging, they're not nothing stopped them to go forward, so that's good. There's no leaks, no air leaks, no everything is good condition. Then we have here the release arm, it's in the lock position. Then you're gonna look here, you're gonna see the apron, it's sitting flat on the fifth wheel, so it's no space between them, so that's good. And then you come back here, you look between tires. The tires, I already, with this thing here, I already checked the pressure of the tire with this. So obviously I don't do it every morning, because if you do it every morning, at one point you're gonna lose air little by little. So I use a hammer every morning, and if one of them sounds suspicious, I'm gonna check the air pressure. So the tires here, they're good, nothing to worry about. The wheels, they're good. Coming back here, so you can see the airbags, the U-bolts. When I did my training a long time ago, the truck, what we did it was some pretty shaky, noisy, and we didn't know what's going on. And when we go to the mechanic, this U-bolt was broke right here, so it was pretty hard to see it. So once they get there, they show us, and it was right there. So pretty tricky to find it, so it's not bad. So here you go, the brakes here, so they're upside down compared to the one in the steerings, so they're not bad. Same thing here, you can pull this, So it's not more than 1 inch when you pull it by hand. Airbags, everything is good. Torque arm, it's here, no missing bolts or nuts. So you can see the kingpin, it's in the lock position with the, see the right there. So besides that, everything is right. I lost my plate number, so I already contacted company, so they're gonna order a new one. Check your trailer, the hoses, glass has to be in the lock and the position, electric line. Always check your load before you start in the morning, because you know, in the long trip, all day long, all the shaking, all the bumps, all the bad roads, you can lose your chain. So definitely check that. And you're gonna show you, because of this today, my pre-trip inspection, I already find the problem. So the tires, I'm gonna replace the tires in the front. So you can see here the wheels, no missing ball nuts, so everything is good. So the oil, it's in the right level here too, so that's good. So then you come back here, you can just give a look to the brakes. You can see the brake pads here too, not damaged, no cracks, so that's good. So yeah, you come back here, and this is what I found today. So you can see here the shock absorber, right? It's in its place, not missing the bolt. And then you look here, and the shock absorbers lost the bolt. So now I don't have a shock absorber on the left side of the trailer. So we have to fix this today too. So now when I'm gonna go change my tire, we're gonna fix this too. So here we go. The push rod, the slug adjuster here, they don't move more than an inch when you pull it by hand, both of them. So that's good. Brakes, they're good. And then you check your load here too, if it's good. I never trust those, so this is why I put a chain, just for safety first, how I explain you in other videos. So here we go, come this way, same thing here. Check the oil, here, so everything is good. Same thing here, check your load, it's tighted correctly. So yeah, this is a real life, a real pre-trip inspection. How I said, it's not a test pre-trip inspection, it's just a real life one. So you have to know exactly what you're looking for. So I can see today we found 2 different problems. It's not every day, but it's definitely something to worry about. So because definitely depends your life and the people on the road. So thank you for watching. Subscribe to see more videos and more stories and what can happen if you don't give attention to your truck. Your truck, it's almost your home, so you have to take care of it.